Hello again, guys. It's KLB Sports here today. And so yesterday we talked about Kyrie Irving and where he could be traded this season. So today I decided, why don't we talk about LeBron James? Now we all know that LeBron James, he's not happy with the decisions that his owner Dan Gilbert has been making over the past few months, and it seems like he's not very happy to be in Cleveland. So I'm going to give out about 5 teams that he could go to. So here we go. I'm just going to start. Number 1, the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, we saw LeBron James at the Summer League game for the Los Angeles Lakers when Lonzo Ball was playing. This is a team that LeBron has on his list, because we heard the rumors about him going there when his wife had said that they wanted to go back home to LA because they have a home there. So LeBron was probably thinking about the Lakers. Their team, they're very young, but I like Lonzo Ball. I think he's going to be a great player in the league. I think LeVar has hyped him up to be a great player, which I feel like he's going to be a good player, Rookie of the Year candidate. And I think LeBron might have just bought into the hype, and LeBron could be going to the Lakers. So, and they also have enough to sign another max guy, maybe like Paul George or something, to really build a super team there. All right, number 2, at the San Antonio Spurs. I feel like that this would be a very intriguing team for LeBron James. We all know the battles that he's had with the Spurs and everything, but imagine LeBron on the Spurs with Kawhi Leonard and Greg Popovich as the head coach. There would be no dysfunctionality there. I think LeBron would strive in San Antonio with Kawhi Leonard. You have the 2 best two-way players in the league, and then Greg Popovich is the head coach, so everything is pretty good there. And I really do believe that they could beat the Golden State Warriors, because it looked like that they were going to beat the Golden State Warriors before Kawhi got hurt. But that's a video for another day, probably, maybe. I don't know. But yes, the San Antonio Spurs, very intriguing. Number 3, I could just see him going back to Cleveland, staying there, because I've heard him say that he is committed to this team. They could potentially sign another big guy deal. Maybe if they trade Kyrie Irving, they'll get some good pieces in return. They could maybe dump some salary space and get another player to go with LeBron James. Maybe if Carmelo Anthony gets traded to the Cavs, maybe that warrants LeBron to stay in Cleveland, which I feel like that could be the number 1 option for him. But we're just going to have to see and wait. I feel like LeBron always has a chance to make to the finals. He's almost like a bookend to make it to the finals every single year. And I feel like Cleveland, why wouldn't he want to just stay home in Akron, Ohio? I feel like that'd be an ideal situation for LeBron James. I know the team is dysfunctional and everything, but I feel like that if they can get another player, they could be a real threat. Okay, so number 4. This is my wild card, the Houston Rockets. This is a team that I haven't heard that many people talk about with LeBron James. But they have Chris Paul and James Harden, 2 superstar caliber players. And I feel like LeBron wants to win, so why doesn't he go to Houston? And which they would have a chance to knock off the Golden State Warriors in the conference finals. You have maybe the best defensive point guard in the league in Chris Paul. He's a terrific passer. He's a top 5 point guard in the NBA. And then you get the best 2 guard in the NBA in James Harden. So I feel like LeBron would be like, hey, that's a good team for me to join. I got my buddy Chris Paul there, and then James Harden's an absolute monster. So why don't I join Houston, where they got a pretty good bench as well? Number 5, the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, the process. I feel like LeBron could join the process in Philadelphia. We saw Ben Simmons with that tweet. We put the eye emoji on there, indicating that could be a thing for LeBron to just join this team. I think LeBron in the Philadelphia 76ers uniform would be amazing for that city. They already have a bunch of young talent like Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid, and Dario Saric. Why doesn't LeBron just join their team? They got a great team. I know him and LeBron and JJ Redick, I've been seeing on Twitter, have been talking because JJ Redick joined like his uninterrupted thing, I think it's called. So LeBron is a part of that. So yeah, maybe LeBron in Philadelphia would be a good fit. So I mean, we're just gonna have to see. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think LeBron stays in Cleveland? If not, where does he go? What team would you like to see LeBron James play for?